I'm getting a bang gym tomorrow. This is insane. Hey guys, welcome back. I am so happy to have you here today. I just am in such a great mood. I've had a fabulous week. Actually, this morning we went to church and it was just such a great time, a great service. I'm just feeling very, very good. I learned a lot of things happened, and I'm just feeling like this is going to be such an amazing year. And I don't know, I just feel like God is really good and good things are happening, and I just feel like I'm so excited to sit down and talk to you guys today. I always am excited to sit down and talk to you, but I just feel really like, I don't know, I feel really connected to you guys, and I appreciate and love each and every single one of you. And I gotta tell you, I have some hardcore loves this week. I am going to put up my top products of last year video. I just really want to make sure that everything I'm talking about is I'm going through all this criteria. I don't want to beat myself up about it, but I want to include things primarily in my top products that are things I discovered this past year, things that I tried this past year. There's a few always favorites, but I really kind of want to stick to what I discovered this past year kind of thing. So anyways, I'm really going through the list. I put a lot of work into that, guys. I'm not just sitting down and oh, I like this lipstick, or you know what I mean? I love these things. But that has nothing to do with this video. Welcome if you guys are new. This is my weekly favorites, things that I've been using over the past week. I usually have some sort of story. Usually I always have a wine or a coffee or something to talk about. So if you are new, welcome. Please subscribe. I would love to have you here, and let's get into these favorites. Okay, so my first favorite is usually always my wine. I like to bring and share wines with you guys. I really enjoy wine, and Jesus drank wine. And this one is so cute. If you are going to have your girlfriends over, or you're going to a housewarming party, or you don't really know the people that well, or just a fun girlfriend to girlfriend gift, you buy her this wine because it's really good tasting, but the packaging is just... It's called Mad Housewife, and this is a Merlot. They make other types of wine. I think they make a Cabernet, maybe a Pinot Noir, but this is the Merlot. Very delicious wine. I was not disappointed by it. Just your typical Merlot, kind of fruity, real smooth. But this one, I couldn't help with the packaging. It's just adorable. And since I'm into this whole I am a housewife, but the 1960s, 50s type housewife thing, I don't know, it just kind of suited the bill. But the cork is even cuter. So one of my friends saved all of these corks and then made a piece of artwork out of it, and I think about doing that just because it'd be cool to see all the different types of wines I've tried. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe that's what I should start doing with these corks, is saving them so that I know what wines I've tried. Anyways, it says Mad Housewife on it, and then the saying on the cork says, "The Mad Housewife, master of multitasking, darling." No, let me read that again. The Mad Housewife, master of multitasking, darling. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? So I just think that is absolutely adorable. This wine just makes the cutest little gift for your girlfriend. So even if they don't drink wine, you could attempt to drink wine or make sangria out of it or something. But, I just had to save that one for you guys. And it's good. I would recommend trying out the Mad Housewife Merlot. All right. Wow. Okay. The favorites this week are great. Lots of reasons. So let me start off with our foundation. So today I am wearing, and I posted a demo and a review on the new Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. I posted that actually what would be last Saturday. And so for all the details and the demo and all that kind of stuff, I will link that video below so you can go and reference that. But I just wanted to mention that I did that. I am wearing it today. The one thing that I did want to mention is that in that video, I had used a beauty blender to apply it. The reason I did that is because on Laura Mercier's website, she says that is how it is best applied. I have since discovered and realized that I prefer, and I like the finish of, the finish doesn't change. I like the, you get more coverage using a brush to apply it. Did not use it that way because I really wanted to stick true to what she said so that I could really translate how she says it's supposed to be done to you guys, and I just felt like I should stick to it that way. for demonstration purposes. But I've been using this brush. This is a Tarte brush. It did come with the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Foundation in a kit from QVC. So I'm not sure. I will link this brush below if I can find it sold individually here on the internet. So this is what I used to apply this today. I think this is a nice brush to apply it because you kind of do it in like downward strokes, and I feel like you get more coverage out of this foundation. So I did want to quickly mention that, but the entire review and demo I will link below for you guys to watch. But it's beautiful. I mean, it's really pretty. So there is that. All right, where do we begin? Let's start off with this. So this has been on my wish list for a while, and you can see my obsession with perfumes. I love to smell good. I spray perfume on myself every day, whether I go somewhere or not. I just enjoy smelling good. And this is a newer perfume that I believe came out this past summer. And I had gotten a couple of those little vial samples of it and wore it and just thought, oh man, this is such an addicting, yummy, delicious, rich, sophisticated, seductive smell. It's delicious. It is the Ysl Black Opium. So I bought this week. This is the 1 ounce size. This stuff is expensive. I think this was like $67 for the 1 ounce. And I know it's not usually the best deal to buy that size. However, when you have a lot of options, choices, I didn't want to buy a huge one and then have to commit to using up a full size one. I like to have several perfumes, so the smaller ones are fine. But anyways, this is the 1 ounce, I believe. 1 ounce, is this? Yes, 1 fluid ounce. Ooh, let me, okay, my computer is on a screensaver here. I wanted to tell you the notes that are in it. I know one of them for sure. Okay, so it's a new, highly addictive feminine fragrance from Yves Saint Laurent. Fascinating and seductively intoxicating. It is, I tell you not. The opening notes of adrenaline-rich coffee and the sweet sensuality of vanilla recline into the softness of white flowers for a modern, young, and vibrant interpretation of addiction. And then it says, get your dose. It's good. I'm telling you, it's good stuff. So the notes are coffee accord, orange blossom, cedarwood essence, patchouli essence. So it's a very, oh my gosh, guys. It is divine. Now, if you like fresh, fruity stuff, this is a far departure from that. But smell it. Spray it on yourself. Actually, spray it on yourself because perfumes smell different on everybody's chemistry. So, like how it smells on me compared to like even my friend, it's not the same, or even my mom. We'll like the same types of things, but it'll smell slightly different on us because the chemistry of your body. So the style of this is addictive, floral, and energetic. I think this just screams date night. I just think this is one of those perfumes you spray on yourself before your husband walks in the door and he's going to want to devour you. So buy that, try it, it's delicious. Okay, the other thing that I purchased this week, it's been on my wish list and I just decided to dive on in. I did a little teaser on Snapchat about a new highlighter I had purchased. I'm wearing it today. It's a highlighter. And I'm so happy because recently I've really discovered the fact that as I get paler during the winter time, more and more of my highlighters color the tops of my cheekbones and either look gold or look yellow or look dirty. And so if you have really fair skin, there are a lot of highlighters that, I don't know, they just don't work. They work for me when I'm self-tanned, and if you're like medium skin tone, those golden highlighters look banging. But I'm really fair right now. I'm still in the kind of light category, but I'm getting pretty light, especially on camera. I look more light on camera than I do in real life, and I think it's because the lighting kind of takes away some of the warmth to my skin. But anyways, all this is to tell you that some of my lightest highlighters just were still looking really yellow. So thank the Lord, Becca decided to make this highlighter. This is Pearl, and when you swatch it, it looks like white frostiness. But that's not how it's going to go onto your skin. So you need to swatch it and then blend it out. And does it look yellow? Does it just add highlight and light and reflectiveness to your cheeks? And if it doesn't do, if it does the latter, then that's probably a good highlighter for you. So this is Pearl. In the pan, it just looks like white frosting. But that's okay with me because I love frosting. So you swatch it and that's still pretty white. But the reality is it's going to go onto your skin like that. So it is so beautiful, so angelic. You know the formulation of Becca. This is right on point. with their formulation, very creamy, buttery, glides on. Now, it is a highlighter. It's not real soft. It's kind of like, I mean, your cheekbones are on point, but I'm smitten. I think this actually is going to be pretty as a brow bone, inner corner. I'd even put this on the lid, blend it out, maybe on top of something else if you don't like the white frosty look, but my goodness, this is perfect. It's what I was looking for. I swatched Moonstone. I don't own Moonstone. And I still want to have that one because I feel like that would be a good one for my skin tone too. I have Opal, and that's what sparked me to get Pearl because Opal is starting to be too dark for me right now. And I wore it the other day and I just felt like it looked a little too dirty on my cheekbones. You know, I need a self-tan, but now that I have this new foundation in the shade that matches, I don't want a self-tan because then I'm not going to be able to wear this kind of thing. You know what I mean? Dilemmas. Okay, so those are the two new things I purchased this week, and I knew I knew I would love those things and I would share them with you. I can't put this down. I'm wearing this today, so it's an all matte look today. I'm really into mattes. I find that as you age, mattes are just a must. Actually, it doesn't even matter. But if you have aging eyelids, mattes are your friend because they're not going to emphasize, wrinkliness and creping and all that kind of thing. They're just going to always work. But I just can't put this down. It's just perfect. They blend amazing. The color selection is great. It's so worth the money. It's expensive, but I bought mine off of Friends Beauty had Black Friday sale? No, Cyber Monday sale. So I got mine for like 20% off. So for that price, it's definitely worth it. So $369, you get 12 eyeshadows. So if you died 12 eyeshadows out by even the $80 price point, you're paying like, what is it, $6 or $7 or something around there. I don't know, what's 80 divided by 12? I can't do math on the camera. I don't know, it's worth it, that's all I know. Absolutely amazing quality. The best eyeshadow matte formulation I've tried. Yep, hands down. Best. I mean, it makes me look like I know what I'm doing. Like, it just blends it for you. You don't have to struggle. It just goes. All these colors are everyday workable shades. You can pair this with other palettes that you may already own. I didn't do a very good swatching, but they're great. They're not drying. There's no skipping. They just work so well. So the Viseart Neutral Matte palette. I don't have any of the other palettes, but I'm really content with this one. And the only other one that kind of like draws me in is either the dark mattes or the cool mattes. Either one of those kind of draw me in, but I have not tried those. All I know is this is great. This is on point, totally worth it. I mean, it's fabulous. Another thing that pairs well with a great formulation is a great tool, a great brush. And I have nonstop been using my Wayne Goss brushes. I got these last year for Christmas, and I had put them aside for a while just because it was like, you know what, Chelsea, those are expensive. I'm going to savor them. Well, what's the point when they're fabulous and they make your eyeshadow look great? Why not use them? That's a silly way to think. So I actually bought the collection. So the collection comes with all of these brushes, and I will link the full collection below. But this is the foundation brush number 1. It's okay. It's not my favorite foundation brush, but it came in the collection, and this was a much better value than to buy all these individually, so I just did it that way. Love this brush. This brush is great for highlighter, great for setting your under eye, great for blending. It's just they're so soft, guys. So soft. Just blend things out effortlessly. When people tell you that that's what they do, they do. And I am not a makeup artist, so if I can do it, you can do it. This is a number 2. Love his eye brushes. Love them all, truly. So we have a number 5, which is a great smaller crease brush. A number, number 6, which is a flatter brush. This is what I use to pack shadow onto my lid. This is a number 3, which is kind of like a tapered all over big fluffy crease brush. This is what I use to start the first color in my crease and then to blend things out. This one's great for adding like wiggling color into your lower lash line or upper lash line. A number 7, really small little detail brush. This one's even smaller. This is a number 8. This is good for like eyeliner, really wiggling even more so. I would say this one might be better at smudging because it's much larger. And then the last one here, probably my favorite, is the number 4, I believe. Yes, number 4. It's not too small, not too big. It's tapered. It's perfection. It's my favorite one out of the bunch. So if I can give you any recommendations, anything to really splurge on, makeup is great, but you need the tools. You know, it's kind of like fashion. You have your accessories, but you kind of need the basic. You need to paint the canvas first. You need to put on the garments, the clothes, before you accessorize with the jewels and the glitz and all that kind of thing. Tools are just a must-have, and if it makes the application process better, you're going to enjoy the whole thing so much better when things are working for you, not against you. And that is just my personal opinion. That is how I feel about things. I'm much more quality over quantity, and I've been using these nonstop. And I'd show you all my brushes. Maybe I'll show you all my brushes in a future video, but I have a lot of brushes, but this is what I've been reaching for nonstop. Hands down, worth the money. In fact, I would trade in a lot of my other brushes just to have these, for sure. Another eyeshadow I dug out this week. I dug out some of my ColourPop eyeshadows and kind of have been playing with them because I had bought a lot of ColourPop eyeshadows, and I had no idea I had that many. They seriously snuck up on me. But you know, at $5 a pop, you're just like, oh, I'll just buy 6 here, 7 there, and all of a sudden you got 100. I don't have 100, but I have a lot. And this color, oh my gosh, this is, out of all the matte shades I've tried so far, this is my hands down favorite. This one's called Mittens, and it is a matte, reddish, warm, chocolatey brown color. And it is so pigmented. It stayed on my eyes all day. I did use primer. I always use primer. But this is the real deal. There is no joke about this color. I'm going to blend it out here for you. It is beautiful in the crease. Warm, chocolatey, inviting. It just makes your blue eyes pop if you have blue, green, or brown eyes. It's just a great matte shade. So that's what it looks like, kind of blended out. It is seriously pigmented. I mean, I had washed my hands after swatching this, and it stayed on my hand. Like, this is good. This is $5. You need Mittens. I just think it's my favorite matte shade from them. I need something for my hands. Alright, the next thing I have here is a blush. I love this color blush. I've been wearing it all this week, and I forgot how much I love this color. It really, look at that color pop. I'm telling you, it's good. But anyways, back to the blush. This is MAC's Plum Foolery right here. It is what I'm wearing. It's kind of like a rosy, I don't think it's too plummy. I'm wearing it on my cheeks. Most things after a while, though, I've had this makeup on since, 8 o'clock this morning, and now it's like 2. So most blushes kind of fade to like this color on me. They can start out being vibrant pink, and they always fade to this color for whatever reason. But this color reminds me so much of my favorite blush, like, ever, which is Nars Oasis. Which is like a shimmering, that blush is like a shimmering, oh, I have it here, but here's Plum Foolery. It's stunning. It's just a great rosy type shade. Why am I doing this? It's just a great rosy type shade that I feel like can go with so many eye looks. Let me grab Nars Oasis. Okay, so here's Nars Oasis. It's lighter. But I feel like it does a similar effect. This has like a sheen to it. This is I believe a sheer tone shimmer blush, so it's going to have a little bit of sheen to it. Nars Oasis does too. Coincidentally, let me just tell you a little fun fact. Nars blushes, a full size, is smaller than this duo. This blush, there's more blush here than there is in a full size Nars blush. Like a single full size blush. Don't ask me why. So if you see, and this compact is only a couple dollars more than getting an actual full-size blush. So if you ever see a blush you want in a duo like this is Laguna, buy it because it's a way better deal. So let me swatch this. Yeah, it's a similar concept. Nars Oasis is a little bit darker, but you could probably, that's Oasis. Favorite blush like ever. And then that's probably why I love Plum Foolery so much, because it's a similar type of idea, just on a lighter scale, but holy cow. Both of these blushes I think are must-haves. They're my favorite. So pick yourself up Plum Foolery, because I think it's just a great year-round blush. The neighbor dog is barking. I might just put my kids down. I really hope he does not wake my kids up, because they've been sleeping for like maybe 15 minutes. I hate that. Someday I'm looking forward to not having neighbors that I can reach out my window and and touch them on all four sides, you know. Okay, so those are my blush favorites. My lip combo. This is great. I bought this lip liner, I believe it was this fall, and I put this on just by itself, and I was like, wow, I love that color. I'm so glad I bought it. Matte Prolonger formulation, fabulous formulation, stays on so well. I ate lunch with this combo on, and I touched up a little bit of my lipstick, but for real, it was pretty much still on. This is called In Control. It pairs beautifully with these blushes, FYI. So let me give you a little swatchy swatch. Here's In Control. It's like a rosy, reddish shade. Oh, that dog is barking. A rosy, reddish. Oh, it's a great lip color. It's just a great fill in your lips, put a little gloss over kind of color. But I love it. In Control. For me, this is up there with my top favorite liner. Because I love the color of it. And then this is the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick. This is my first one and only one. And I'm going to need to try another one because this color is gorgeous. The formulation is lovely. I actually really like the bullet where it's more squared off like that. It's just different. It's comfortable. This has been on since, well, probably about 9 o'clock. And I did drink coffee. I ate lunch. Oh, I love this color. You guys, this is the epitome of a beautiful berry shade for winter. It's called Love Liberty. And you want to know why I love this so much? Because it's not a berry with purple tones in it. How many berry shades do you find that have that cool purpley undertone to them? And I've just been looking for a true berry. Like, I can wear those colors, but I want a true berry shade. And I feel like this is a true berry shade. And combined with In Control, it's just perfect. Now did I fill my whole lips in today? I don't think I did. That would alter the color a little bit if you did, just because the In Control is a little darker. I'm sorry about these bangs. I'm getting them trimmed tomorrow, but right now they're driving me crazy. I need bangs. They're just so high maintenance. Anyways, this is beautiful. Beautiful formula, glides on, lightweight, stays on, and the color range in the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution is beautiful, which is why I want to try a couple more because they're just really beautiful colors, very complimentary to a woman. You know, they're not like funky, out there, weird undertone, too cool, too orange. Like, they're just really beautiful, feminine, real women shades. All right, guys, I think that is all that I have for you this week. I just hope that, you know, you have a great year this year and that you have a very blessed year. I adore you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. And so if you are new, if you've never left a comment before, leave me a comment down below so that I can know, because unless you comment, I have no idea who watches me. No idea. So if you've never commented, leave me a comment below. Or if you don't comment very much, tell me something. I love to chat with you guys. And so I'm going to go watch me some football. Go Packers. They better beat the Vikings tonight. That's all I got to say. So, and the other thing, a little news alert. Monday, Bachelor. I'm there. You there? I'm so into it this year. It's Ben, and he lives in Denver, and he's cute. And I can say that because he reminds me of my husband. So I hope you have a great, fabulous day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.